independencia, 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 independencia,
Well, thank you everyone for coming tonight on this day of shame in Spain, the trial of shame, and it's time for the UK to make a move, so thank you all for coming. We have tonight with us a couple of MPs which will be introduced by Chris Bambury, the author of Catalunya Reborn. It's been a good day at Westminster. We've had Conservative, Labour, SNP and Plaid Cymru MPs all joining together in a show of solidarity for the 12 Catalan widows. We tried to put an emergency question at Westminster that was refused. We had an article in the Times, second day in a row. We've been on Sky TV, Noel Williams MP. We are starting to build up the pressure here in England, and I say England deliberately because England is behind the ball game in comparison to Scotland, Ireland and certainly Welsh Wales. Now there's other MPs coming later who are just voting just now, but I'd like first of all to introduce from the Scottish National Party, Angus Brendan McNeill.
Thanks very much, Chris. Thank you. We have I think the words were uttered earlier were actually bang on. Freedom for political prisoners. That's what this is about. We have the weird spectacle as we stand here in Whitehall outside Downing Street of political trials in Europe in 2019, charged with, of all things, a rebellion for holding a democratic referendum. It is absolutely and utterly appalling. But you should know you're not alone, and Chris mentioned other countries that are working tonight. I'd like to pay tribute especially to our comrade from Denmark, from the Danish Parliament, not from Denmark actually, but from the Faroe Islands. He's tonight in Norway and Bergen at a similar event. The point is, across Europe, people are standing and bearing witness to what is going on in Spain, in Madrid, in Europe today. It is utterly wrong and it's utterly appalling. And what really gets in my craw is the silence of Guy Verhofstadt, the silence of Donald Tusk, and the silence of Jean-Claude Juncker in the middle of all this, where the continent when the democratic, or should be democratic, continent of Europe is being disgraced by the show political trials of a kangaroo court in Madrid for holding a democratic referendum on self-determination in Catalonia. It is shameful. Can I finally just say, to bear further witness to the outrage in Madrid, I made a motion tonight in Parliament mentioning the points I made in this speech this evening. We will not be letting this lie at one speech here today or at events, whether they be in Bergen in Norway or London and England here. We will carry on raising our voices against the outrage that is happening currently in Madrid. It must end, and democracy must be respected. Freedom to political prisoners! Well, Angus didn't mention it, but he represents the Western Isles in Westminster and is a Gaelic speaker and an Irish speaker, so he knows about a culture which has been attempted to be destroyed. But we also have another representative here from a country which has stood up to an attempt to destroy its culture. In vain that taking seats in
presidential, but it's active at Westminster. And I'm pleased to honour Vicky Brady MP for Sinn Féin. First of all, I'd like to say how glad I am to be here tonight, and I bring the solidarity of myself and my party Sinn Féin to all of you gathered here tonight. Again, I wish to express my admiration for the Catalan people and the fortitude that they have in these trying times. You've seen the present exile and elected representatives and civil leaders arrested on charges of rebellion. On behalf of my colleagues in Sinn Féin, I wish to extend my solidarity to those Catalan political prisoners as they go to trial today in Madrid. The charges they face carry prison sentences of up to 30 years. It is not a crime to support a nation's right to self-determination, and we in Ireland know all about that. Our struggle for self-determination has been going on a long time and will continue to go on. Organising a referendum in line with the democratic mandate given by the Catalan people is not a crime. It has been appalling to watch from afar the approach and provocative actions of the Spanish authorities. This is a political issue, not a legal one. It needs to be solved outside the court arena. It should be solved by the political leaders both in Spain and in other places. The Spanish government must enter into meaningful dialogue with the Catalan government to find a political solution to address legitimate demands. The Spanish government also needs to stop using the police and the legal system to attack the Catalan independence movement. The international community and the EU in particular should be standing up for those who stand up for democracy. I wish the best of luck to all of you assembled here tonight. Any support from Sinn Féin that we can give you, we are willing to do so. So, Guru Guruswamy. As I say, some MPs are voting. We're expecting Liz Saville-Roberts, the leader of Plaid Cymru at Westminster, Hill Williams, the chair of the all-party group, and Ronnie Cowan from the SNP to come and address us. I think it's really important we have this presence at Westminster for two reasons. One, the Spanish government keeps a very, very close eye on what is happening here. We have had MPs from the all-party group summoned to meet the consul to be told that Spain is a democracy, Spain has an independent and neutral judiciary, that there are no political appointed judges, there are no political prisoners in Spain, and of course you cannot have an independence referendum because the Constitution forbids it, and the Constitution cannot be amended unless the European Union says so because the banks need a bailout. And secondly, I think the other reason is that across the road there, when we have raised this issue in Westminster, which we have done, the same line has been trotted out by the Minister for Europe, Alan Duncan. Spain is a democracy, the Spanish judiciary is neutral, that we cannot interfere in the affairs of Spain, and I think what Angus said is quite right. If this was happening in other countries around the world, and I don't think you have to think far to imagine some of those countries, but if this was happening in some other countries around the world, Britain would not just be denouncing the outrages of civil rights, Britain would be implementing sanctions, Britain would be recognising an alternative government. And why is it that Britain is silent, and the European Union is silent, over what is happening in Western Europe? What is happening in Catalunya? And I think we know the answer to that. They are basically in hock to Spain, the third biggest economy in the Eurozone, and over there, Theresa May is desperate for any support she can get in the Brexit proposal, and therefore doesn't want to do anything to upset the government of Pedro Sanchez, just like she didn't want to upset the government of Mariano Rajoy. But I do want to add something else. I was very pleased that Labour MPs were with us today, but I do question why my old friend Jeremy Corbyn is in this, because he's spoken up over Kurdistan, he's spoken up over Ireland, I really feel that Jeremy should speak up over what is happening in Catalonia and take a stand. So at the end we have some more chance and some other MPs will come, and I'll hand the megaphone back to Carlos and disappear. And as we speak, here is another. The Vice President of the All-Party Group in Catalonia, Douglas Chapman, who was part of a delegation of MPs who went to Catalonia in September. Very important, we're building links, direct links with Catalonia, with the prisoners, with the families, with politicians and social movements. So, round of applause for Douglas Chapman, MP for Dunfermline. Good evening and welcome to everyone for coming along tonight. I think the date of the referendum in October 2016 will remain with me for a very, very long time, because what I saw on that day was an outpouring of democracy, and Falkland ever since then has not been anything like democracy from the same state. It's shocking that in this day and age, where we really hold up the values of democracy, and we should do across Europe, that Spain has let down so many people in Catalonia over the last few years, and for many years before that, I'm sure as well. But the fight is not lost. I believe that the political prisoners that have been held from Catalonia, people who many I'm sure here have elected as their representatives, it's absolutely shocking that Europe has not stood up and counted at this time, because it's absolutely apparent that the position of the European Commission will be absolutely silent on this. We hope that one day Spain will re-establish itself as a true democracy, but at the moment backed up by the European Union, Spain is unfortunately far from being a democracy. So I hope that you stick with the campaign to free political prisoners who have been held in Madrid at the moment, and we wish them well during the next few weeks and months of their trial. But it's going to be a very tough time for all of us during that time, and it's important that we all stick together with solidarity during the trial period to make sure that we can see and hear again from all the people who are likely to get to Parliament and get them back on the streets of Barcelona and across Catalunya as well, to make sure that they can go back and live their lives in a free and open nation, which I hope maybe one day will be Catalunya itself. So good luck. We will continue to keep up the fight of Westminster, and I hope that across this way that somebody is listening to the lack of democracy that exists within a European state. Thank you very much.
Fort per allà, segur que tomba, 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 i ens tornem a alliberar. Vam buscar les mans salvades forçar, i les forces de m'apar, elles més alta i més gran. Penses que està morida, però és que si sent tots de tant, que a tots les forces unides torna a venir el teu cas. Ella plourà i molt de temps no friendly? What's with bona needs? There are, of course, and you know, there are 12 Catalan leaders standing trial in Madrid on charges of rebellion and sedition in relation to the 1st of October 2017.
We are also here today because the daughter of one of the political prisoners, audio and a vote.
No, només volia donar moltes gràcies per ser aquí. Ahir vaig veure el meu pare i tenia moltes ganes de començar el